Look around you, different things born out of truth and passion. Business software, it's our craft, our identity. Thoughtfully engineered, passionately designed to help you transform your business. Zoho, made in India, made for the world.
Welcome back. You tune in to Markets at Noon with me, Ankita Saxena, and with me is Snehi Shah. And market is trading at today's highs on the back of downward revision of the inflation, upward revision of the growth forecast, and a slew of bank lending reforms. On the back of that, the market is, the optimism is back, and a bit of a festive cheer that we see today in the market. But right now, we are joined by Ramneek Sehgal, the chairman and managing director of Ceigall India, who's joining us. And Ceigall has, has been in news on the back of a couple of recent order wins, and the management is now joining us. Hi, Mr. Ceigall. Thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us. Mr. Ceigall, you have announced over 4,600 crores worth of new projects in the last 3 months. Is that correct, or have there been more additions as well? And how are you planning to scale the execution capacity without straining your margins?
Hi, good afternoon. First of all, thank you for having me over. So we have bagged 3,855 crores of the projects plus GST. And we have received LOAs of almost 4 projects. The rest we are L1. So we have just added a new vertical, which is renewable energy and transmission and distribution. We were already doing these works at a lower level. So we were fixing the solar plants for all our existing projects. We were doing the transmission and distribution for our existing projects. Now we have thought of creating this new verticals and getting bigger in these verticals. And the order book stands close to 14,000 crore with these all LOAs and L1, which is a fairly good order book for a company like us. Thank you.
Okay, so sounds positive on that front. But Mr. Ceigall also explained to us that, last year, towards the end of last year, we had heard some chatter about you selling off 5 of your HAM projects to REITs or InvITs rather. Any update on that front? Are you looking at unloading some assets right now?
Yes, we are always looking forward to such opportunities. We're already in discussion with the marquee investors and large investors. And discussions are on, just waiting for the right price. So we are very positive about it, and we're looking forward to this thing to happen.
Right. Also, Mr. Ceigall, at the end of Q1, you had a huge order book of 10,337 crores. What is the execution timeline for these projects, and how much revenue visibility does it provide for FY 26-27?
So normally these projects are between 2.5 to 3.5 years. For these new renewable energies and T&D, it's typically between 24 to 27 months. But there's a time for the financial closures and all. So we're very happy to announce that we have done financial closures of all our HAM projects. So not even a single project is left. And at a HAM front, we only accept 3 projects. All the projects are under execution. We've got the quantitative of Ludhiana Southern Bypass day before. Yesterday also, we received one LOA of Himachal Drug Park. And similarly, we've got another project in Mohali for Gamada. So going forward, the pipeline looks good. The guidance, what we have given to the investor about our growth is easily maintainable.
Okay, and so just on that front, if the pipeline is looking so good, for FY26, you've guided for about 10 to 15% revenue growth with 11 to 12% EBC EBITDA margins. Help us understand if you're looking to revise this upwards, and what are some key levers and risks to achieving your margin guidance?
So what we have guided, we will definitely try and achieve that. And let's have a conservative approach, and let's have surprises once we achieve that, or better than that. Thank you.
Right. Mr. Ceigall, also with 83% exposure to roads and highways, how does Ceigall really plan to diversify or expand further into other verticals like metros, airports, and renewables?
So we have 11 verticals right now. In fact, we're already doing metros of 2 cities, Kanpur and Agra. And besides that, we've just completed a runway in Ludhiana, which is Halwara. And we have 11 verticals now. It's just not the road and a highway. In fact, we are doing country's longest elevated, one of the longest elevated in Bihar, Danapur Beta, which is worth 2,000 crore. and that project is progressing very well. And not only that, we are doing a Yodhya project where it's the river bridge is worth 6.7 kilometers. So we're doing a lot of specializing in good projects across the country. And geography-wise also, we have grown ourselves so well that we are present in about 12 states. And, we have a mix of not only highways, elevated structures, specialized structures, metros, tunnels. We're doing a tunnel in Ramban Baniar, which is getting completed. We've completed in a record time of about 2.5 years. That's in Ramban Banyan. And then renewable we have just added. So we have 11 verticals, including T&D. So it's not necessary that we have to take projects in highways. It could be elevated, it could be structured, it could be renewable, it could be tunnel, it could be airport.